Oh, by the way, I think I've just found my other evil side. As in my evil twin sister, that is. I found her, and guess where she is? She's on YouTube, right? It's a true crime channel, right? I'm not joking. Do you want to see her? Hang on. This is really going to make you laugh, this. This is my evil twin sister, who thinks I'm dead. I'm going to be dead. Okay, here she is. This is her here. It's took me a long time to find her, I tell you that. Aye, well, let's just have a wee look at this latest crap. There she is, guys. Can you see the similarity now? There's my sister there, man. That's my other sister. You can see the similarities, can't you? She's definitely like me. It's not quite as funny though as she thinks it is. Because again, she's got all this bullshit up. And we'll just go through all this little crap and see how much all this costs. And as usual, there you go. So again, she's trying to do all that and basically put me in the ground at the same time. Well, that's funny, that, isn't it? Because I've just caught her out now. It's only taken me nearly 52 years to get victory on this little fucking bitch here. But do I hear this little shitey story? Excuse me.
To take two. Yesterday, I released a video of the route that I believe that the kidnappers took Nancy out on, as well as a remote viewing session. And my apologies, the audio was horrible. Sometimes just shit happens. What can I say? I'm so sorry. Wasn't intended to play. It wasn't my intention to work so hard on a video only to have to do it again. But I had a message in a dream last night.
Listen, you have
I
to join her channel to see what's going on here.
So not only will I redo what I did yesterday, but I'm
This is
going
coming
to
from
add to it
system,
because I also just did another remote viewing session just to confirm what I was telling you yesterday. Leo. And wow. 8 a.m. Eastern. And for those of you that are new here, right, I have had dreams my whole life. With Sebastian Rogers, I was channeling him a lot. With Jack and Lily, I was getting visions. Right. And I hadn't had a vision of Nancy in my dream yet until last night.
Madeline McCann.
So my remote viewing yesterday, on the session, I told you
look at this.
That I asked to see what happened in Nancy's home, but I didn't ask for a specific situation. I asked for it to be revealed to me what I needed to know that wasn't to the benefit of my ego with respect to what happened in the house with Nancy. And I was taken to a clip or a view, if you will. Like what happens when you're remote viewing is you get snippets. Like a
basically what she's talking about here is the demise of me.
I was taken to inside the home.
Me.
Ooh, I got goosebumps.
In here.
My validation. When I had said in a prior video, and if you missed it, you're going to have to go back and watch it. And I know we've got a lot of new people here, so welcome everybody.
Hello, sister.
All the newbies. I'm so happy to have you here.
I'm not dead yet.
But you're going to have to go back and watch all my other videos if you want to know my theory and how I piece together visions, remote viewing, etc.
How's this for remote viewing?
I got all the clairs together to build my theory of what went down in this case, and been doing that since.
What case is that?
Became public knowledge 90 days ago. So
90 days ago.
Videos, so I encourage you to go back.
How did you know before me then?
It'll make more sense to you what I'm saying now. Anyways, in my remote viewing session, and then I'll get to my dream, and then today's remote viewing, and then the map on the escape route that I believe the kidnappers took. In the remote viewing session that I did yesterday, and I just, again, asked to take me where I need to go this morning, and I was taken to the same scene. Okay, so apparently this needs to go out, or at least my guides wanted to go out. So I was taken to a scene where they were inside the home. And I had said earlier on
Which home
that I
though?
believed that this person at the front door had a laptop in their knapsack. And then I later sort of questioned, was it a literal laptop or was it symbolic for what the purpose of going in there was for Nancy that night? Because something went wrong, in my opinion, and the original purpose for going in failed, and so plan B was enacted. So let's go back and I'll tell you what I saw that night.
Jump
In the
cut.
remote viewing session I did yesterday for you, just before my video went out and the audio
She's doing
was
jump
messed up,
cuts.
and again this morning I was brought to that same scene. So what I saw was
What did you see?
Nancy sitting in her wheelchair,
Right.
and I didn't, interestingly enough, and I have a habit of doing that, is not giving all the details because I want to give it to you before it leaves my mind, and sometimes I forget some of the details. So she was sitting when they went in to get something from her. I do believe she was sitting in her wheelchair, and in my dream last night, in my vision, I was shown a clip of Nancy with her hands taped in duct tape, you know, the gray duct tape.
I know what grey duct tape is.
Now, this is later on the vision I was given because her hands are dirty.
This is good, isn't it?
And her wrists are still taped, and
She's basically saying I'm going to tie up a lady in a wheelchair with duct tape.
Blood under one of her, I think it's her thumb.
And I've cut her as well.
Blood and a lot of dirt. Which
a lot
makes
of dirt.
sense because the location I gave the FBI on where she was being held was a crawl space where there would be a lot of dirt.
All right.
Okay.
Where's that?
So
Where's that exactly?
In my dream, the vision last night.
It's not here.
Of her. That's all I got, was that she was being held. She was sitting in a wheelchair.
There's no wheelchair women in here with fucking hands tied.
She had layers of dirty cloths on her, like blankets.
No.
And
you've got the angus.
She had blood on her thumbnail, like under her fingernail. I do think.
Try up the stair. You might find something.
Mask, which I told you about in a prior remote viewing session.
This is a box.
She maybe scraped somebody and did get a bit of their blood under her fingernail, which is extremely interesting.
You know what? Let's just fast forward to the end, man.
What can you do?
What can you do? It's another day in fucking paradise.
Related to the Nancy Guthrie case, over the last month, and more than 3,000 in total. The number of tips 88-CRIME continues to receive is especially notable because it isn't the only option for the public to offer information related to the case. The public is also...
My soul floated out of the basement.
Again, it's a lot of bullshit. It's just me a bloody blast again.
Hi everyone, and welcome to Passionate Perseverance Tarot.
My mom's name was Hope, and she passed the night before Mother's Day.
Is going to be for Nancy Guthrie, continuing to take a look at the energy, what wants to come through.
So she's already did them. What's the point then?
Being held for 3 days in prison to see if they could had enough evidence to charge him.
Oh, listen to this cut now.
Leaving here until I find it. Being held for 3 days in prison to see if they
it's good laugh, isn't it? Come on, old. Come on, old. Come on, old. What?
Being held for 3 days in prison.
Can do this on the sister. That's how you are, as a fucking repeating bot.
Being held for 3 days in prison to see being held for 3 days in prison.
That's what you call a stock record.
Being held for 3 days in prison to
You know
see
what I
if they
mean?
had enough evidence to charge him, who then goes to the media and says, I'm not leaving here until I find her, comes out not wearing his wedding band? What, it's your wife's fault? Like you're angry with her because she fell off the board? Boop? Yeah, right. Nobody's leaving here until I find it. Being held for 3 being held for 3 days in prison to see if they
It's good laugh, isn't it? Come on, old. Come on, old. Come on, old. What?
Being held for 3 days in prison.
Can do this on the sister. That's how you are, as a fucking repeating bot.
Being held for 3 days in prison to see being held for 3 days in prison.
That's what you call a stock record.
Being held for 3 days in prison to
You know
see
what I
if they
mean?
had enough evidence to charge him, who then goes to the media and says, I'm not leaving here until I find her, comes out not wearing his wedding band? What, it's your wife's fault? Like you're angry with her because she fell off the board? Boop? Yeah, right. Nobody's reported that either. Nobody's commented on that. That is fucking being held for 3 days in prison to see if they had enough evidence to charge him, who then goes to the media and says, I'm not leaving here until I find her, comes out not wearing his wedding band? What, it's your wife's fault? Like you're angry with her because she fell off the board? Boop? Yeah, right. Nobody's reported that either. Nobody's commented on that. That is
Oh, sister,
fucking
you're
suspect
not
as
doing a
hell.
very good fucking job.
Sorry.
Nah, you're...
Suspect as fuck. From the north end of Lovers, sitting on the reef in just a couple feet of water. Okay.
Who's this?
So we actually have some witness reports of seeing a flare. Wow, I said when I heard this. Really?
Oh, you mean a fire burning
Turns
through
out,
the front door?
sources have told me more, like a lot more. And it ain't good for Brian. The
Why for
sources-
Brian,
I mean,
is it?
You think it is good for Brian, right? Oh, somebody saw a flare. Brian must be telling the truth. Not quite. First of all, the flare
Just the biggest
is coming
sticks
from
again?
multiple people who were all in a room together. They all saw the same thing. I don't have the exact number of people, but it's more than 3. So this group of people,
Oh, yeah.
I believe they are on land over on Elbow Key, right? So they're looking out towards Lovers, and they're seeing the sailboats all anchored
Oh,
out in
right,
front of
that's
them,
Lucky
and then
House,
Lovers is
yeah.
behind them. So this
Aye,
group
okay,
of people
then.
all together all said they saw the same thing. They saw a flare going off
Ah,
at,
how you
you
fuck,
ready?
man.
8 p.m.
Ah, I heard
8
it.
p.m.
Heard it.
That would be 15 minutes after Brian says he's had this massive struggle and off, Lynette went, I couldn't get to her and I began floating. And then I get to Lovers.
Can't get
and
this
I throw the
camera
anchor
to
down and I
focus,
said,
man.
well, that ain't 15 minutes.
Yes, she's there, man.
And guess what else? This group reports that the flare did not go off at Lovers on the north
Oh,
end.
well, that's too bad, isn't it?
The flare went off, according to these witnesses,
Ah, dear, then.
at Soulmate.
Did it, aye?
Brian? Yeah.
Ah,
Like I
right.
told you all along, they did make it back to Soulmate.
Did
There
they,
was
aye?
a struggle at Soulmate.
Where's this thing?
Okay?
Where's
The
this
flare
thing?
didn't go off the dinghy. The flare went off the Soulmate sailboat. Let's keep watching.
Did it, aye? I don't think so, man. Because I'm looking on a fucking boat with you, Farley. Ha 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 ha.
Sailboat. Let's keep watching.
That's what you call it, type here. Beavers and Buckhead, man. Beavers and fucking Buckhead, man, like.
Being held for 3 days.
Fucking come on, I'll hit your fucking cell, you banger.